sometimes gloves. You know they had on slips and stockings. They was wearing these shoes. You're gonna be duping the looks, baby. You got to be quick on the draw. Quick draw McGraw, baby. You got to come with it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at some trendy transitional shoes as we get ourselves ready for pre-fall. Okay, we're gonna break everything down by category, and then I'm gonna give you some examples of some looks so you get a visual of how to wear and style these shoes. So starting off, we're gonna look at open back loafers, because as we're transitioning, sometimes we wanna be comfortable. There are shoes that can work well between both seasons, so I think that's a good starting point. So first of all, these loafers I found are by your daddy Steve Madden, but they're over here at Macy's. These are just a typical loafer that we've seen everywhere. Y'all know I call it the Kermit loafer because that, you know, that toe box looks like Kermit when he scrunches his face up. But these shoes are at Macy's. They're currently on sale for $54. They come in multiple colors. I think what makes them perfect for transitional weather is that the back is open. You still get the coverage if the weather is a little bit cooler, but it's not the dead of winter. So you do have that little bit of play there. If you're in warmer climates, I think it still works for that same reason. You have the back out. These come in sizes 5 to 11. There's 4 different colors. What do we have here? We've got, ooh, honey, taupe. We have black. We've got like a burgundy color. We have a white. And then there's also like a dark chocolate brown suede. I think the chocolate brown suede and the taupe suede are really, really pretty, but the fabric is going to be up to you. They have the faux leather and the suede. Take your pick. Then we have a very similar one over at DSW. This one's by Dolce Vita. These are, let's see, $140, but they are having a BOGO sale right now at DSW. These do come in 2 colors as well. It's like a lighter, I want to say like a pecan tannish color, and then they have a darker version of the same one. I like these because they have this slight crocodile texture to them. They're also patent, so you get a little bit of a different look, play with some textures depending on how you want to style it, but basically the same type of loafer. These come in sizes 4 to 15, baby. They said inclusivity. Yes, inclusivity. Come here, sit right next to us. Now for a different take and a different shape, we're going over here to Revolve by Jeffrey Campbell. They have this shoe called the Advocate Flat. I don't know what they're trying to say, like an attorney will wear this. The Advocate, that's a weird name for a shoe, right? Anyway, it comes in sizes 6 to 10. It's $145. This color is called Sage. I do like this. I think if you have a different type of style where that loafer, that traditional loafer, the last 2 we looked at, doesn't really vibe with you, this will give you the same feel. You still have the open back, you still have the coverage at the front of the shoe. It's obviously still a flat. This color is super interesting and it could definitely work like a neutral in your wardrobe. So this is a good choice for somebody whose style maybe just doesn't accommodate the traditional loafer shape, but you want the same vibe. Okay, y'all, let's put together some cute looks, shall we? We want to give a big thanks to Musetopia for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Musetopia is a place where you can get trendy pieces curated by your favorite influencers. I love the pieces that I chose, and I did do full looks, and I love how they came together. They have some really cute pieces. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to start with this mock neck satin blouse in white. It is super comfortable. I love the way it feels, nice and satiny. I like the draping. Has a little bit of that mock neck, so it's not all the way up, but really cute. I just paired it with these gray shorts, gold accessories, shoes, and earrings, and it came out really, really nice. Next, we have this black V-neck rib knit tank. Super comfortable, very casual, but as you can see, you can kind of dress it up the way I did. It's ribbed, so it has a really, really nice snug fit, but it's not tight. I paired it with these nice ankle-length pants, like a trouser, added my Coach bag and a heel. Cute. This is the one shoulder asymmetric chic blouse. This color is called Apricot. It has like a linen feel, really nice. I like the built-in little knot detail there. That's a nice little added bonus. It feels lightweight, kind of like linen. Love the asymmetric hemline. I just paired it with these distressed barrel leg jeans, a cute bag, and a short heel. This is the elegant draped boat neck t-shirt in this color blue. I really like this. It is very much elegant. I think it's an elevated look. Super nice. I paired it with these white barrel leg trousers just to kind of make the blue pop a bit. I added some white accessories, shoes and bag, and silver earring, and this was very nice. Then we have the marble print ring waist midi skirt. This is screaming vacation. Let's go to dinner while we are on these tropical islands. I love this little detail here. It's like this twisted gold detail. It helps to pull everything together too, so you do kind of feel sucked in. It's really comfortable though, and just such a pretty accent to like an otherwise plain skirt. I just added my heels and bag and a nice olive top. This is a fringe detail halter maxi dress, and this is a stunner. I love that fringe detailing and this kind of like roping at the bottom of the dress where the fringe starts. It's so pretty. I added big gold dangly earrings, some gold bangles just to pair with the green color. It just made it pop. I put my gold bag with it and just a nude heel because we already are doing a lot, girl. This is cute. Then we have the halter neck ruched maxi dress in white. This is the piece. So cute. You can tie it. You can leave it untied. It is very comfortable, super soft, a lot of stretch. It just fits the body. Feels so nice. It's just a really statement making piece all on its own. So I added some bangles, a white little cute clutch just to keep everything simple. I also added some sparkly earrings with a little bit of crystal to it. Set everything off perfectly. Did y'all like those? Those are really cute, right? Musetopia has some cute pieces. Don't forget, anything you want to grab that you saw in today's video, just click the link down below in the description box. Also, use my code K to get 18% off your purchase. Once again, we want to give a big thanks to Musetopia for sponsoring today's video. Coming in next, we have an open-toe heeled mule. The mule is going to work. It's a great transitional shoe. We're just going to give you a little air at the toe, a little air at the ankle. You know what I mean? Just a little air on both places and then some coverage over the top. Transition between seasons. So we're going to start off looking at this one by Jeffrey Campbell. This is at Revolve, but I think this is such a neat shoe. This was not open toe, sorry y'all. The other ones will be, but this is a heeled mule that I think is so pretty. It has such a unique design, but it's also subtle enough that it could really work across your wardrobe. These come in sizes 6 to size 11. They were $200. They're on sale now for $117. I love this detailing on the heel. It looks like a it looks like, I want to say, a bone. You know those combs that are like all one solid piece? It gives me that vibe, but then the little tan detailing, it just works so well with the color of the shoe itself. It's just a really pretty shoe. I love the color too, and this suede, but then you have a little bit of that bone kind of resin on the back. It's perfect for transitioning because it's like, it's right in between. It's giving Goldilocks. Then we have this one by Tony Bianco. This is $65 marked down from $190. So this is a really good sale if you like this shoe. This is the open toe and then still the heel with the mule design. This comes in sizes 5 to 10. You know this color is going to be everywhere. I think this kind of a transitional trendy pre-fall shoe is perfect because the color is already there. You can start to gently kind of work it into your wardrobe, but the design of the shoe is very much saying we're still not in winter yet. We're just kind of getting there. It's getting a little bit cooler, so we want to be a little more practical. This is good, and the heel on this is not super high, which I think can work as well. You could do it with skirts, you can do it with trousers, you could also do it with jeans. So this is another good one. The color and the design make this one a good fit. And would it be a shoe video of mine if we did not go to Steve Madden's house, aka your daddy? So these shoes are called the Jewels. They come in multiple colors. So this is Jewels black leather. You have the Jewels gold, the Jewels red, etc., etc. Y'all know how this works. Sizes 5 to 12. These, I like the design. You know Steve Madden is going to give you designer inspired. The toe on this is an open toe, but it has that like V shape, so it gives you a little bit of something visually. Nice heel on it. Again, you got a little coverage, a little peekaboo at the toe. Heel is out. You can get a little breeze back there if you need to get a little breeze up on that ankle. And that heel, you can get a little breeze. Make sure you put on some lotion. These come in 4 colors, black, gold, red, and then there's like the snake print color. I just like the design a lot. I think whichever color you choose is just going to be personal preference. So, pick your color. And we're going to jump back to flats for a minute. Y'all know I was anti these when they first jumped on the scene. I was, baby, just like Chubb Rock said, they jumped up on the scene. I was like, no. But they have grown on me. I even have some of the jellies of this type of ballet flat. These are mesh flats we're going to look at. So I think the fabric it's going to lend itself to the transition. So we're going to start off with this first one over here. This is at Bloomingdale's, but it's by Mark Fisher. These are called the Women's Jaslyn Woven Dress Flats. They come in sizes 5 to 11. They have 2 colors available. So this one color is like a medium natural, and then they have a lighter version of it, which is basically a white. But I do like the mesh design. And like I said, this not being a jelly version, I think is what can kind of take you out of summer and take you into the pre-fall with this one. So cute, neutral. You know what this works well with, I find? Like if you're, say, going to get nails done or out and about, but you do want to have on something that's not too casual. If you put this type of shoe with like a trouser and a casual shirt, even a t-shirt or like a tank top, I think it dresses it up just enough, but you're still very comfortable and in a flat, and it's still a trendy look. So this is why and how these shoes grew on me. We're going to Mango. They have a version, very similar. The last pair was $90, marked down from $130. These are $90. These are not on sale at Mango right now. But I like the design of this, and it's kind of this raffia hemp. You know, it's a more organic fabric, which is again why I think it works for transition. I also really like the color of this. This really kind of muted neutral works a lot. You can wear this with dark colored jeans. It looks really nice because of the contrast. You could also wear this with like a white flowy trouser. Because of the color, it's going to look really nice. So a good transitional shoe. Same reasons I already stated, but for this one, I think the fabric and then the color is like perfect. You know where we're going. You know where we're going. You know where we're going. To your dad's house. I like this one. I'm surprised that I like it. I don't know if it's the hormones. I don't know if my style is changing, but I'm feeling this one. This is called the Centra. This is by Steve Madden. This is a woven, Centra woven. This color is considered champagne. You know how they name the shoes. I like this one in particular. It's giving gold, but it's not giving bright yellow, you know, middle of the mall gold, but it's nice in this color. I also like the design of the shoe, like how far up on the foot this particular type of mesh ballet flat comes, I think works well. You know why? If you wear this with a pant, you're only going to see the shoe because it comes up so far on your foot. I also like that little stitching around the opening of the shoe because you know it's going to fit your foot and it's going to be nice and comfortable. Love that. This comes in sizes 5 to size 11. It does come in other colors. I just personally like the champagne color the best. But it also comes in this, what they call textured, which to me is given like, I don't know, wicker basket. It's looking a little Easter basket-ish, but hey, to each his own. The other versions of this shoe are designed the same way, but they're not mesh. And since we're focusing on the mesh for the transitional vibe, I didn't want to show those. So we're just looking at champagne, and it also comes in the Easter basket. Sticking with the peep toe vibe, right? Because it works. Peep toe is just good for transition. You know, it's halfway in, halfway out. You know, it's real like lukewarm. It works really well. So these peep toe slingbacks I have, I think are really nice. First of all, we're going to go over here to Revolve and look at this shoe by Tony Bianco. This is called the Peggy Slingback Pump. That is such a funny name. It was $190. They're marked down right now to $164. They come in sizes 5 to 10. This is selling fast. So if I can find it somewhere else, I will link both places in case the other retailer has more sizes available. The color, perfection. I know it's suede, and wearing that in summer may not be the vibe, but we're in late summer, and especially when you start to talk about pre-fall and transitioning, I think the fabric still works really well. I love a slingback design. I think it's just ladylike, and it can definitely elevate your look. This is like a great shoe, especially if you don't have a shoe in this color. You know, I think you should have white, black, navy. I think you should have a burgundy, a tan, and this kind of brown. They can be different versions of shoes, but I think you should have those base colors, and then you can get into, you know, the flamboyance of it all. But this is really good. Perfect color, beautiful shoe. Now at 9 West, I found these slingback pumps. They're called the Preda Peep Toe Slingback. These are marked down right now. They were $95. They're on sale right now for $48. So that's a really good sale, as well as 40% off. These come in sizes 5 to 12. They have lots of colors. And I'm going to tell you, I just noticed just right now that they come in a navy pattern. Do you know how difficult it is to find a good navy shoe heel that's not designer? That is a very difficult task. I don't know if y'all know, but you know I'm always looking around for things and trying to put looks together. So if you need a navy shoe, this might be your opportunity to jump on it for $48. But it comes in multiple colors. It comes in an animal print. It comes in silver. They have a really nice color that's kind of like a not kind of like, it's a burgundy wine oxblood color, which y'all already know. And then it comes in black patent as well. So for this, whatever color. Now I will tell you, not all the colors are marked down 40% off. Some are not. So you'll have to check that out and see what's what. But this is a cute one too. I like the heel on this one. It's high enough. It's not a stiletto, but it's high enough. Then at Dillard's, we have what I think is a really, really, really pretty shoe. It's by your daddy. It's called the Lucian Croc Embossed Peep Toe Slingback. I love the croc embossing on this, and especially on this color. Croc embossing on affordable shoes is not always done right. On affordable bags is not always done right. It can look very Dollar General. Not what we want. I think it's done well on this shoe. It's patent, but it's not that super, super, super shiny, which to me is what makes the croc embossing look bad a lot of times. I think it's the perfect amount of shine. Comes in sizes 6 to 10. This shoe right now is $109. And again, we know this color is going boo, 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 beat us upside the head in the coming season. And again, the peep toe and the slingback makes it perfect for transition. This also looks really, really good with like dark denim. Also looks really good with lighter wash denim because of that contrast. So that's why I think it's a perfect transition shoe as well. You can get away with it now still, and then when it gets colder and you're wearing more dark colors, it's gonna work with that too. Okay, we're gonna look at some sheer heels, some pumps, slingbacks, etc. The sheer is upon us. We see it in the clothes, the pants, the shirts. They didn't want to leave the shoes out. So they was like, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going to do y'all too. So we're going to start at Bloomingdale's with the brand Aqua. I don't know if y'all know this brand or have checked it out or have kind of made that mental note, but they have some cute stuff. They have cute shoes and they have really nice bags at affordable prices that are trendy and really pretty. So just FYI, the brand Aqua, they're pretty good. So this shoe is called the Azure Pumps. They come in sizes 5 to 12. They're on sale right now. They were $138. Now they're marked down to $82. It's just a black slingback pointed toe pump, but it's mesh. So you get that little bit of trendiness thrown in there, a little bit of something to play around with, a little texture also. It just, you know, gives it a little something. And the mesh, just kind of like the peep toe, gives you a nice transition. It's a lighter shoe. It looks lighter when you see it visually. It's a little more airiness going on, and then you still have the heel out. So it's in between. You know, we're not in December, but we're no longer in June. Now this pissed me off. This is why they stay in the step cousin category. Over here at ASOS, I'm gonna show y'all anyway. Over here at ASOS, they had this shoe. Very, very ugly, but you know how something so ugly, it works. It's trendy, and I love it because it gives 70s vibes. This one gives 70s working woman vibes, but I love it. This is what I call an ugly church shoe. So the color that I liked was the buttermilk color. It's $65. It's mesh, has a shorter heel. It's a pump, but that's sold out. From the time I prepped this video a couple days ago to now, it's sold out. Now it still does also come in black, which is available. They say the buttermilk color is coming back in stock, and you can always sign up on ASOS for notifications. They will notify you when something is restocked. So it says it's coming back in, so I'm gonna go ahead and include it. But I love this shoe. It is so church lady. This is what them freedom fighters had on when they was walking all them 1,000 miles dressed up in their Sunday go to meeting clothes, and you wonder how did they do that in the sun and in heels, because they were wearing heels like this. They were wearing heels that look like this with the fitted dresses with the belt on, and then they would sometimes have a doily or something on too, sometimes gloves. You know they had on slips and stockings. They was wearing these shoes. Yep. I'm sorry, y'all, I just got distracted. Okay, so over here at Nordstrom Rack, there's this really pretty black mesh shoe. Has polka dots, which you know is trending right now. It's by Sam Edelman. It was $160. It's marked down right now to $70. It's called the Hazel Mesh Pointed Toe Pump. I just put it in here because it's mesh, it works. But I love the polka dot accent. Like I said, that's super trendy right now. It works well. It's on sale. It's not too much for you to jump in and play with a trend. Jump in and play with a trend. Album dropping soon. But this is really cute. I like the heel too. It's a typical pump. It's just sheer and trendy. Now, over here at Amazonian Scamazonian, I found this pair by Jessica Simpson. I kind of been checking her shoes out lately. I have a pair, actually my last Instagram post, I wore the outfit I styled with a pair of old Jessica Simpson like pump, platform pumps that I had. that was the last time I looked at her shoes and bought anything. Currently, y'all probably know from my few videos back where I showed my latest pickups, I have like 3 pairs of her shoes, and I've been finding her shoes very suitable when I'm looking for stuff to dupe or looking for a certain type of shoe. She got some cute stuff. Now these are in her Amazon store. They're $60. They're marked down from $110, so they are currently on sale. They come in sizes 5 to 12, and they come in 3 different colors. So they have this toasted pecan mesh color, just kind of like a brown, and then they have like a tan, and they have a black. I like the brown because it has like, I don't want to say copper, it's not copper, but these bronzy details on it. So the shoes have this like accent, which is kind of like crystals, but I like the brown with this color crystal. The other 2 shoes have crystals that are kind of contrasting. They're pretty too, but I think this one is the prettiest. So these are called the Piviano heel. Again, it's mesh, so you're going to get that little nice transition. You can wear it with jeans, you can wear it with dresses, you can wear it with skirts for sure, especially like a pencil skirt, because it's got that pointed toe heel look. Very fine, very elevated. Let's dupe some looks with these shoes. Okay, the first one we're gonna do, what's the first one? Let's see. We're gonna do the open, we're gonna do the heeled mule. I don't know what was going on right now. We're gonna do the heeled mule. So this look is super cute. I think it's chic, it's easy. She's got these nice Bermuda length shorts on. I think they're perfect to wear with this type of heel. She has this like funnel neck jacket / shirt up top, which we know is trending. I love that she's ruched the sleeves up. It's giving very much pre-fall. It's perfect. The contrasting animal print bag did it for me. I love this look. She has on some elevations. We're gonna get us a look super, super close. Okay, over here at ASOS, I found this funnel neck top. It's called the Windbreaker top with tie cuffs. Love it. I think it's a perfect color. The neutral color works a lot for sure with this look, but oh my God, y'all, it just literally started. Florida is not real. It just started storming. Also, this would look nice with some dark wash, like a nice wide leg jean. This would be really pretty. But anyway, it's $75 over here at ASOS. It comes in sizes 0 to size 14. So that's our top. I mean, this is insane that it just started raining like that hard out of nowhere. Okay, we're going over here to H&M to look at these shorts. These are the shorts that I have in the 2 colors. I've shown them to you guys. They fit really nicely. The only thing I will say is if you do like these shorts and you want to get them, size up, 1 full size up. They're not made for any meat on your bones. We'll leave it at that. So these are called the Dressy Linen Blend Culottes. They come in sizes 2 to 10, and they're $24.99, so they're $25. And let me tell you, once you iron them things up, I told y'all to iron your clothes, they definitely look like they cost way more than $25. They're very nice. Then we're gonna look at the heeled mule we looked at from Revolve by Jeffrey Campbell with the bone heel. I think that'll be pretty with this. So these are the mitts pump. That's what they're called. They're 117, sizes 6 to 11. We love the detail on the back. It's going to play really well with those Bermuda shorts in the color dark beige. That's going to be real cute. Y'all, it sounds like my power is about to go out. I'm about to try to hurry up and restroom. Okay. The alphabet people, JWP, pew, those people over at Amazon and Scamazoni, and they have this bag called the Holy Metal Pendant Clutch. This is definitely a take on the Jacquemus bag, but this is in the snake print, which I think works to give us that same kind of contrast as her animal print bag gives us. It's marked down right now. It's $109. It's originally $130. Remember I told y'all, sometimes Amazon has sales on this store's bag. Sometimes their website themselves have sales. They're having a sale right now on Amazon. So they're marked down to $109, and this bag comes in multiple iterations. Okay, boom. There's also a bag over here at ASOS. ASOS plays so much. Okay, this is called the George Oversized Clutch. I put this in here initially because it comes in this beautiful deer print, which, oh, chef's kiss. But then when I went back to prep today for the video and I was getting ready, it was sold out. Guess what now? It's back in stock. Right now, as the words are coming out of my mouth, baby, by the time you click on the link, I have no idea. It's above me now. But they do have this bag, which means it's probably coming in and out of stock. So if they don't have it when you click, just sign up. They'll tell you when it's back. But it's so cute. It's $80. I think it will go really well with those shoes. All those colors will play with one another very, very nicely. And boom, there we have it. We have our top, we have the shorts, we have our cute shoes, which are really good for transitional outfits, pre-fall, and then we have our bag options. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. I'm choking. Next, okay, we're gonna do the mesh flats. Why? Because y'all need to see how, visually, you need to see how this comes together, because you may not trust me when I'm telling you, even though you should trust me by now, but maybe you don't, I don't know. Okay, she has on a very simple outfit, but you see how this looks a little nicer. Like I was saying, you're going to get nails done, you're going to get a pedicure, you know, like it's one of those kinds of outfits, but you don't want to look frumpy. Nice tank top on, love that. She's got on a trouser with it instead of jeans, which you know I've talked about before. You can switch out the jeans for a trouser just to bump things up a bit. Then she has the mesh sandal with this cute Hermes bag and the elevations. Simple but elevated. Love it. I think it's perfect too for a transitional look. You could easily have you like a little shawl or something in the car in case you live somewhere where it's getting a little nippy at night when the sun goes down. Boom. Prepared. We're going to start with the tank over here, Belk. They have this Ralph Lauren tank top that's on sale for $18. It was $45. So it's marked down to $18. If you like it, snatch it up. I love it though. It comes in this stretch cotton and I think it works perfectly. It's just a simple tank. If you already have one, with it. And now we're not doing color for color if you hadn't noticed, but we're still going to do a monochromatic look because hers was monochromatic. Our chromatic is just a little different. It's still mono, but a different chromatic. So these pants I found at Macy's, I think they're lovely. They're by Kenneth Cole. They're called the double pleat wide leg linen blend pants. I like the way they fall. I like the pleating. I think it's a nice trouser. I love the color. It's gonna work between seasons really, really well. This comes in a size 0 and goes up to a size 14. These are right now $129, but I think that they are perfection. If you need a linen pant that's not white, this is the type of linen pant you get. And you know they call it linen blend, but listen, you know what I mean? For our mesh flat, we're gonna go back to and look at those champagne color ones that I love so much, the Centra. I think this is really nice with that neutral palette we have going on. It will blend nicely. It elevates things just a bit. It's comfortable. You have on a flat. You could do all your running around. You don't have to take this off to drive. It's perfect. So that's the shoe we're gonna pair with everything. Okay, then I wanted to get us an Hermes-esque bag. There's lots of brands that do their little, you know, inspired by, but the alphabet people right now, they have me in somewhat of a chokehold. So why fight it? Just go with it. So this is called the Ziva Metal Lock tote bag. This one's $159. It comes in this beautiful dark chocolate color, which I think is really, really nice. I also like this kind of contrasty white stitching. And then the design, which has this kind of, you know, lock key around it, that's what gives us this Hermes-esque kind of vibe. Love that. Now it also does come in a black, but in my opinion, a black does not do as much to me. I like the dark chocolate brown. Dark chocolate brown is giving me I'm that girl. So we like this as well. It's got a nice top handle. It's gonna go well with our look, just like we saw in the inspiration photograph. So we have our tank. If you already got one, what the one you got? Love the one you with. We have our trouser. We have a nice mesh ballet flat, and then we have this nice top handle Hermes-esque kind of square shaped bag. Love it, love it, love it. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next, okay, I wanted to do a sheer heel. So I found this look. It's a runway look, so it's gonna be a little, but stay with me. You know, I'm gonna guide you there. You're gonna be like, yeah by the end. Watch. So I love this dress. It's this green, whatever print this is with, you know, cream accents. Love it. I think it's cute. I love the contrasting animal print bag and then the mesh shoe. I don't know. It looks so like this doesn't go together, but then when you step back, it's cohesive in a way. It works. So we're gonna do our version of it. It's gonna work. We're gonna add a mesh heel to our look and you'll see. You'll see. We're gonna start out over here at Bloomingdale's where I found this dress. It's called the leopard midi dress. It's marked down right now. It was $340. Now it's $170. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know how many of y'all from the South, if you are Southern, was raised by some Southern folks, grandmamas, aunties, mamas, let me know. But when I saw this dress, the first thing I thought was Mammy Made. Do y'all know what that means? Please tell me if you know what that means. Also, just to give you a little peek in my brain, I'm currently reading this book called Ken, and it is very like Southern back in the day, and some of the phrases, that's why my mind is in that place too. That's why my mind is in that place, because she talks about her auntie making her clothes from a pattern, which gives Southern, which gives grandma, which gives memory. Moving on, this is the dress. Then for our contrasting belt, I think I have a couple of belts. I'm not sure if I decided on one or not. But anyway, this one is at Nordstrom. This is on sale right now for $69. It was $89. It's part of the anniversary sale, which I can't believe it's still going on, baby. This is as long as the FIFA games were. Anyway, it's called the Melanie Genuine Calf Hair Belt, and I love it. It comes in leopard print, which to me does not look as nice as this other print it comes in, which is, they call it Zyger, I guess zebra and tiger. Either way, it's raw. I can't even do the raw, y'all, because baby, the next time you see me these nails, these claws will be back in full effect. So we love that. That's the belt. Now for the shoe, I didn't want to go too, you know, I don't want to be too wild with it. So I took the Jessica Simpson heels we looked at over at Jeff Bezos's house in that brown mesh, because I think it works, excuse me, with the color in the belt. Because that runway look can be a little bit much for somebody who's not accustomed to that or comfortable in it. So I think making some of the colors feel more cohesive may make it a little more palatable. So we're going to look at the brown sheer heel by Jessica Simpson. It's called the Piviano, and it's $60 right now, marked down from $110. So I think that's really pretty. I think it's nice. I think those little jewels on there also give us a little bit of, kind of dresses things up a bit, because this dress can look a little plain, I think, if you don't accessorize it properly. So that's the shoe. And I felt like we needed a bag. We need a bag. She needs a bag. This woman, whoever she is, needs a bag. So I already told you, Alphabet People, chokehold. Now on their website, they have these bags that I love. Let me tell you who these people are positioning themselves to be, because I be knowing. They're going to be the next Steve Madden / Jeffrey Campbell, because the way that they will take a designer vibe, a designer shape, a designer silhouette, and they'll just boom, here's another version. They will do that. And then they have the audacity to call this bag the Chloe Metal bag. This is a bag that I think is very well done. It's a great dupe. It's a much more affordable version of this silhouette and type of bag, but it's definitely designer inspired. It's $160. It's called the Chloe Metal Handle Fringe bag. Comes in multiple colors. They have khaki, they've got navy blue, burgundy, black, chocolate brown. I think for our look, this beige color, is it called beige? What color is this called? Khaki, you know, kind of beige, I think works well. For the same reason, I think the shoe choice works. This color is going to pull from the color in the belt. So again, everything feels a little more cohesive, and really then you just kind of have the print on the dress that's like the outlier, but it still comes together. So love this bag. Love this bag. I told y'all before, even that Chanel bag everybody's going crazy over, that's absolutely gorgeous. Do y'all hear this? That's absolutely gorgeous. Has like the two flaps, the chain. They already have their version of that. Now I will tell you, I almost ordered it because I want to get it for y'all, and so y'all can see. That's what you tell yourself. They talking about pre-order October. Baby, I ain't even gonna want the bag in October. If you're gonna be duping the looks, baby, you got to be quick on the draw. Quick draw McGraw, baby. You got to come with it. I don't want to wait till October. Halloween? Never mind. Never mind. I don't even want it. So there's our look. We have our dress, we have our belt, the shoe, and then we have the bag. Inspo and Arspo, Herspo and Arspo. Next. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Everything will be linked down below as usual. There will also be a QR code on the screen, so if there's anything that you want to shop, you can just scan that code if you're watching on TV. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, y'all, bye.